so excited because today we're having a birthday party of my son's birthday party, and instead of making challah bread today, I'm going to make biscuits. Now I looked up this recipe. I'm so excited to make it because this recipe came from the American Test Kitchen. And what they do is they take just flour, which I have flour. This is self-rising flour, and hot cream. So this is hot, full fat, heavy whipping cream. And every recipe says cold butter, cold cream, cold buttermilk. So this one was really pretty exciting because number one, 2 ingredients, and all we have to do is add this hot cup of cream, about 100 degrees, into this self-rising flour. Now they use regular flour and they added to it, you know, all the things to make it rise. So I took a shortcut because I don't have a lot of time. I have to get the table set and I have to get everything ready for tonight's dinner, and I'm running out of time. So I'm just gonna make this recipe. So everything just goes into the pot. Whoops, sorry about the noise. Okay, I'm gonna tilt this down so you can watch what I'm doing here. Perfect. Okay, so I have the milk in. This is 3 cups of flour, self-rising flour, and then 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream. I use Nature's Valley or Nature Valley. You can use whatever. I normally try to use something that is organic because they say that the pesticides and chemicals is in the fat of the animal, and so this is just pretty much all fat. So we're going to just do it this way. Okay, so now you have this. If this were cold milk, cold buttermilk, and they showed the way you could use it cold, and everything was just so dry because there just wasn't enough fat because it was all cold and congealed. So we have this. We have a 1/3 scoop. Well, it's a scoop for us, but typically it's a measuring cup. So you will just fill that, scrape it against the side till it's just 1/3 cup. And then, whoa, come back here. Then we'll put it on the pan. Okay, and just let it stay scooped up like that. Now, these are a version of drop biscuits. So there's cut biscuits and there's drop biscuits. And this is a version of drop biscuits. So if you've ever made drop biscuits, a lot of people will do that with making Bisquick instead of flour. So this is a version of that. So you just put those on, just drop them. Keep them as high as you can. They do spread out a little. And if I had added a little more flour, they would have been a little more upright. But we'll just do it this way because I'm halfway finished. All right, so no time lapses. No, I'll be right back and show you what's going on. This is just real time. We've only been working here a couple of minutes and my biscuits are already going into the pan. So how great is that? So just fill that in. All right. Okay, so, and they called these dream biscuits. And that was a play on the word drop and cream. So dream, so these are dream biscuits. And if they taste as good as they looked on the video, they are a dream. So we just keep popping those back up. Now, they suggest that you cook this in a 450 degree oven. So you'll have to start your oven before you start this process, or you won't have enough time for it to reach its full temperature. When you're making biscuits, I know my mother, she used to do a 500 degree oven for her biscuits. And whoa, man, she had great biscuits. So we're gonna, one day we'll make her biscuits so you can see what they were like. So we always make a cornbread and biscuit stuffing for Thanksgiving. So that's usually when I make her biscuits, because I want the stuffing to be like her biscuits. So, but remember, tonight we're going to be having cottage pie, which my son calls shepherd's pie. And remember the difference, shepherd's pie is lamb and cottage pie is ground beef. So we're having that for dinner tonight. Then we're going to have these biscuits on the side. So that's gonna be, it's gonna be fun. Of course, we'll have some veggies and cheese. I brought some brie to start with, for some cheese and crackers and little, you know, finger foods. And then we will, for dessert, we are going to have homemade store-bought vanilla ice cream and coconut cake from 2J's, which I have on the counter behind me, if you were able to see that before we get started. Looks like I have one more biscuit that I can scrape and eke out of this pan or this bowl. These are really sticky, but I have to say, as quick and easy as this is, I'm really hoping that they're gonna turn out. So I think they said to cook these for about 15 minutes. And so I'm just gonna watch until they get brown, and then that's when I'm gonna take them out. And they did not look like a cut biscuit, but they did look pretty good. All right, so here we are. These are our that's flour. Super quick and easy dream biscuits. We're gonna bake these and then keep going. All right, well this time I'm gonna say we'll be right back. Well, the biscuits are out of the oven, so we're just, let me back up and show you. They came out, they look pretty good. They smell pretty good. I did put some butter on top just to kind of help them brown about 5 minutes before they were finished, and it took about 20 minutes. So that was at 450 degrees. So let's just see how they are. They look good. This is the bottom. This is the top. Smells wonderful. The inside, ooh, the steam is still coming out. Little butter. It's breaking apart. That's really good. That is really good. And for the effort that you didn't have to go through, it's really good. So I would call this probably a 9 out of 10. And if I'd had just a little more flour, I could call it a 10 out of 10. So it would have held its shape a little more. But these are absolutely fantastic. And if you get a chance to try them, it really was seriously the easiest biscuit I've ever made. And I've made two ingredient biscuits before, but you had to roll them out and everything. These just plop and go. So anyway, 10 out of 10. Thanks for coming, and I hope you like what we're doing and subscribe. And so I have to go because I have to get ready for my son's birthday party. See you next week. Thank you.